Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I'm having some afternoon coffee. Oh man, coffee is my favorite thing in the world. One more sip. Okay. This, folks, if you want to know that it's coming, it's here, folks, okay? This is from Blockworks, breaking Facebook and Instagram to allow users to create, display, and sell NFTs. And then they also put this one out same day. Twitter is rolling out NFT and crypto wallet connection on iOS. Folks, I don't know what we need to tell you. Crypto is here. And I have a feeling these regulators are going to work all this out this year, and we are going to be flying. Now, something that Link2 is doing now that I just absolutely love, they are starting to put out videos where they explain to you what is so great about some of these new issues. One of them that they're talking about here is Varo. They just added it to the platform, and I want you to hear, this is Raymond Fuentes, of Link2. Listen to what he says. He gives you a great short video and tells you what makes Varo a great investment. If I can hit the refresh button, check this out.
Hey, what's going on, family and friends? Ray Fuentes here, community manager at Link2. Dropping in to let you know that Link2's got a limited supply of Varo back on the board, so you better act fast because we're gonna sell out in seconds just like last time, and here's why. Varo is the first and only U.S. consumer fintech company to receive its very own national bank charter. The company is weighing its options for both overseas expansion and IPO. Varo was listed top 5 of California's highest growth companies and named Celent's Model Bank of the Year. The company doubled its customer accounts from 2 million to 4 million and tripled its revenue in the past 13 months since obtaining its bank charter. And finally, Varo's path to profitability includes diversified revenue streams, lower cost base, and capacity to generate capital. So don't get caught sleeping. Invest in Varo with Link2 at $15.50 a share. And if you use your Uphold wallet, Link2 will be sure to airdrop you $1,000 back in the form of Bitcoin, because we love you at Link2. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a great day. Love you mucho.
All right. I thought that was, what a great job by Raymond. Now, Link2 is really tackling the social media. They're doing a great job on the social media now. They put out that David Schwartz had gone to the North American Bitcoin Conference, I think they called it. And David Schwartz was there remotely. This is a clip of David Schwartz I wanted to play for you.
Are verified by the same consensus protocol used by the XRP ledger, which is less energy intensive, cheaper, and over 120,000 times more efficient than things like proof of work. Major first step in providing central banks with a secure, controlled, and flexible solution. Imagine every major institution in the world able to settle every major fiat asset with every other institution in a compatible jurisdiction in seconds for less than a penny. And I'll say that again in case you missed it. Imagine every major institution in the world able to settle every major fiat asset with every other institution in a compatible jurisdiction in seconds for less than a penny. That is a very, very big deal. Another use case is DeFi. Many in crypto agree that we're all building for a multi-chain future, where every network is optimized for a specific use case. For example, the XRP ledger was built for payments in the same way that ETH was built for smart contracts, and that's why much of DeFi is built on ETH today. More and more exchanges are looking to DeFi to create interoperable experiences for their users, alleviate network congestion, cut costs, so on. In turn, the ability to interoperate crypto across networks will break down barriers for broader adoptions by reaching new users. Developers want to build bridges between networks with complementary use cases. The XRP ledger is well suited to make this possible with its native XRP acting as a neutral bridge asset that can easily be exchanged from one chain to another. XRP is consistently a top 5 most traded asset, and DeFi applications built on top would be built in a way that would cater to what institutions want. The future of crypto will be a multi-chain world, but not without first achieving cross-chain interoperability. Federated sidechains and similar innovations are key to making this future a reality, and it starts with the XRP ledger.
There you go. Okay. The mayor of New York is going to convert his paycheck into Bitcoin and Ethereum tomorrow. I said, Mr. Mayor, I can give you a whole list of digital assets that actually work. Are you sure you want Bitcoin and Ethereum? Now, moving along, Ripple tweeted this out today. Today, Congress is holding a hearing about the sustainability of crypto. Let's review the facts. As one of more than 200 members of the Crypto Climate Accord, we're excited to work together with the crypto industry to develop solutions that enhance sustainability, scalability, and create value for all. Some don't know this, but there are cryptocurrencies that use very little energy. For example, proof of stake or federated consensus-based cryptocurrencies like XRP do not rely on mining and use very little energy. In fact, the XRP ledger is the first major global blockchain to be carbon neutral since 2020. Blockchain is destined to be an important, potentially catalytic component of addressing climate change as the global economy transitions to low carbon, carbon neutral in an effort to meet the Paris Climate Accord's goals. And blockchain has the power to help enable carbon markets to modernize and scale by addressing some of the major pain points in the current system, such as through tokenized carbon credits that can be verified and easily transferred. Ripple's committed to a clean, prosperous, and secure low-carbon future, achievable through innovation, new technology, and market-based solutions. Now, one guy that was at the hearing today was Brian Brooks. Listen to Brian Brooks. Well, let me hit the old refresh button, and then you can listen to Brian Brooks.
Brooks, you were the acting comptroller currency. I know you worked on some innovative issues while you were in that position and have seen this from a government perspective. What do you think are some things the government should be considering when developing ideas on how to encourage less energy-intensive efforts?
Well, Mr. Soto, thank you for the question, and thanks for all of your focus on this issue over the years. You're one of the real leaders in the Congress on it, and I know that you've been a huge intellectual source of support. What I would say is it's important to let markets and price signals work. And so when I hear policymakers, whether they're bank regulators or energy regulators or members of Congress, talk about whether this is a good use of energy, you know, in my sort of Chicago school way of thinking, the best way to allocate energy is based on where the highest value user is. And so, you know, we have a certain energy mix on our grid. It's 24% coal, it's X% solar, it's Y% natural gas, and other kinds of things. That's for a whole set of reasons having to do with transmission costs, you know, mining costs, exploration costs, and those kinds of things. Bitcoin at some level in particular is like an energy derivative. It provides real-time price signals to the market about the most valuable use of energy in a given place. And I'll tell you the way I think about it in my current role. We virtually only deploy mining in joint ventures with utility providers or renewable providers. We don't go and buy a power plant and burn coal to support our Bitcoin mining. We talk to energy utility X, wind farm Y, and we build these things with them precisely because they can only make the economics work if there's a baseload consumer there, and that's almost always Bitcoin mining. So what I would tell you is there are interesting anecdotal stories of some small mining shop that buys a plant somewhere, and that might not be a good thing. I'm not defending that at all. But the vast majority of industrial scale Bitcoin miners are the price transmission belt for all of energy globally. And so all of our projects are, some utility says we can't build another plant unless you will come and be our interruptible source of baseload consumption. That's the beauty of Bitcoin mining.
Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you is last night Gary Gensler was on Jim Cramer's Mad Money. And this clip caught my attention because when I heard it, the second I heard, because we know Jim Cramer's best buddies and CNBC, they're best buddies with Gary Gensler and the SEC and all that, toe the line. They don't ever ask any tough questions. They just want to do as the SEC wants them to do. So I felt like when I was watching this that Jim Cramer he was teeing this up for Gary Gensler, teeing up possibly Gary Gensler going after Ethereum. Listen to this.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about like for like in crypto. Today I went to I got this Ethereum, and I thought this was terrific.
My favorite part, by the way, is when whoever recorded this video says, when Gary Gensler's talking, she goes, something like, oh, I want to smack him.
I'm earning 9% at this block fee. 9%. My Ethereum's earning 5%. 9%, hey Gary, that's terrific. How the heck can anyone earn 9% on their cash? Something's got to be going on here that you and I don't like.
Well, Aristotle also wrote extensively about money, by the way, but we won't get into that. I think you're raising something really important about like for like. If you put your money in a mutual fund, there's a whole set of protections around what they invest in and the information they share with you. And to earn, 9%, as you say, in this market, there's probably some risk underneath that, but you get disclosure, you get to decide whether you're comfortable with the risk. That is not the case in crypto. In the crypto asset space, this $1.9 trillion asset space is highly speculative, and you don't have those disclosures. And many of these tokens are in fact investment contracts. It depends on the facts, depends on the individual circumstance.
There's the Ripple logo.
But they're raising money from you, and you are expecting some profit. You're looking for a return based on the efforts of others.
You mean like the return? How about the Ethereum staking going on with Ethereum 2.0? Openly, Gary's doing nothing. XRP vet, diamonds to the sky, sent me this. This is interesting. I kind of liked this. This guy, and then I may cut this video off at that point and do the next one. My thoughts on XRP. Trigger warning. I like this. Let's be real. This guy's right on just about all this. Let's be real. XRP is the wild card in the crypto space. Last bull run, it didn't do much until everything else popped off. Then in the last weeks of the run, it came out of nowhere with the largest return on investment of 2017. Many newcomers don't know this. Some OGs, like the digital asset investor, push back. No, I don't push back on anything. Push back at this. Point out that Verge also had a wild ride to the top, coming close to the stunner that XRP pulled off. I'm not sure what Verge has, I don't even remember Verge, has been up to, but XRP is openly discussed by the World Economic Forum and the IMF and the global banking elite. Step outside your echo chamber and see how many financial institutions are using it, or worst case, planning to use it. Nobody else even comes close. Fact, folks. XRP is way out in front when it comes to bridging CBDCs and real-time settlement. In spite of the SEC lawsuit, XRP was in the green last year, maintaining its top 10 position and fending off the likes of Polkadot, Chainlink, and Shiba Inu. Ripple signed dozens of new banking partners since the lawsuit. Will the SEC win? The possibility is there, but most analysts currently score it as a heavily lopsided in favor of Ripple. Many predict the SEC will lose the case, giving absolute clarity to XRP. It'll then be relisted on exchanges, a switch to be flipped. Switch will be flipped. 100 of partners will be unshackled from the NDAs. FOMO kick in. Send the price to blank. After that, when the actual global utility kicks in, wow, the only debate I see is how many digits this thing is going. Just please, please, please ignore the anonymous keyboard warriors and have 45-minute look into it and decide for yourself. You know what Bitcoin, that Bitcoin pizza story. Well, if Ripple wins and if XRP is in fact used as a global scale for liquidity, bridging, and settling, you missed it because of the tribalism. I'd feel bad for you. Finally, I'm not even looking for a debate. I get it. I don't like large corporations. You may have never been employed by one. They're all evil, and Jed McCaleb dumps every month, and they're not cool enough, etc. I've heard it all, and I've already made my bet. XRP will go to the moon in 2022. I love the way this guy's talking, and he's right on so much of that. I've been here in the trenches for years now, and I've always been able to see it a mile away. This thing, the whole Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the yapping about Bitcoin and Ethereum and Dogecoin and Shiba Inu and all this, I've always known that is all bull. Everybody knows it's all bull. Bitcoin and Ethereum, proof of work does not work. That's a fact, Jack. Dogecoin's a meme coin. Elon Musk may love joking around about it, but the fact is nobody's building their economy around Dogecoin or Shiba Inu or whatever. And the fact is it's XRP and the XLM show, and I believe it always has been. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family that it's the XRP XLM show. It's just a matter of